Hello and welcome to Charlotte Motor Speedway. We are here in the Cup car in A Open for another installment of Colton tries and fails to figure out the current Cup car. Because that's what's going to happen here. We are the 18 car. Believe it or not, this is a 5,100k strength of field. Like, we just keep getting into these absurd strength of fields. And I considered not qualifying here, but I think I will. After all, I don't know. Do I want to? I think what I'm gonna do actually, I'm gonna wait and see what times are coming in, and if I'm just like not even close anyway, I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and not qualify. The best I could do in practice was a 29.2, and that was like after 2 laps, because I feel like with this car, the first couple of laps are a little slower. So I'm going to compare what they have, and if I'm off of the times by a lot, I might do something I usually don't get the chance to do and just start in the back. And normally as the number 2 car or number 3 car or whatever I usually am, if I don't qualify, I just end up middle of the field in front of all the other guys who don't qualify. So, let's see, 29.1, 29.2. I think a lot of the guys' first laps are going to be slower. Where are guys running?
That's a new fastest lap for Conklin, 28.
These guys are running high side 1 and 2, low 3 and 4. Okay. That's pretty much what I felt like I needed to do. We're all caught up. 29.2. I think I'm going to go for it. I think we're going to go ahead and qualify. See what we can do here. It's not going to be much, I don't think, but I think I can at least start ahead of enough people that it might be worth it. I still want to take it very easy this race because this is an abbreviated version of the Coke 600, and while we won't be doing 600 laps, or 600 laps, holy cow, 600 miles in this one, we're still going to be going quite a long ways in our percentage of the total distance. It'll be 100 laps here. Tire saving is going to be important. And hopefully we'll be able to watch the other guys try to do the same. I think I'm going to run Highline 3 and 4 on the first lap, because I think second lap's going to be faster and I want to run to the line. So that's what we're going to do here. 29.3 is not the worst.
P17, that puts you 0.48 off the leader's pace. You've just done a 29.37.
Kind of end up middle there. I didn't really mean to, but car turned pretty well, so that's what I did. Alright, I think I'll take that. That's going to be my best lap ever. 29.181.
13th place.
13th. Oh no, I am pretty slow. Maybe I shouldn't have qualified. Oh well. We're going to take it easy, hopefully not get run over. Actually, let me do a practice pit stop. I think we should have enough time to do that. Get back up to speed again. I don't think shifting is going to be a thing here. I considered it, I was looking at it. But I think I'm best off with just staying in 5th gear, which I'm kind of happy that I'm not going to have to deal with that. I've got enough to try to figure out than having to figure out shifting properly. Should be able to get this practice pit stop in. I'm going to start braking right around the Charlotte sign. Cone's not all the way until right here. Oh, a little bit hot. Okay. Good to know. I'll probably start slowing down a little earlier then.
Left front 164 Fahrenheit. Right front 2.
Where are we?
12,
P15.
left rear 172. Right rear
Man, I thought I had a good lap too.
25.
And I guess we're kind of in the middle
Session,
of the guys that qualified. But we are almost literally, yeah, we are literally directly in the middle of the pack. That is a bit scary. But hopefully guys will be reasonable. We can have ourselves a fun race. Again, 5.1k strength of field. Just absolutely massive race. And it's time to get into the car and get going already. 100 laps here.
P15.
What's our fuel situation going to look like? We'll make it to halfway, because we can make it 63 laps. We'll probably just go long, I guess. We'll see how what things are looking like around us, and probably adjust our strategy based on that.
It's competitive out there. Head down,
Yeah, it's competitive out there. Very, very strong field. I am a fish out of water, because I'm in a super strong field, and I am not good at this car. So we could easily finish last in this race. I'm not even joking. If nobody wrecks out, including myself, I could probably finish last. Like, sure, I could figure out that Q lap, at least somewhat. Like, I didn't queue very in front of very many people, but I can maybe get it halfway decent there. During the race, I don't think I'm going to be very competitive, but we're going to try. Trial by fire here, learning the next gen car. It's been a rough time trying to learn it, but no better way, I guess, than with tough competition. It's like when you get those rookies doing like a first time start in the Cup Series, and they race and they end up like 3 laps down. That's probably gonna be me. But hey, like I said, no better way to learn.
There are 3 additional sets of tires during this race. Have a good race.
At least we're starting on the bottom. I think that's probably where I want to be. Just really gonna hope that I don't make any dumb mistakes.
Rolling start. Get ready. Follow car number 20 in the inside lane.
Try to keep it steady and see if we can't get some spots by attrition.
1 to go. Next time by, you'll be lining up on the inside.
But man, people really showed up to this one. Cup Series, so lots of people want to sign up to it, of course, and free track here at Charlotte. That probably helps. Pretty quiet group. Keep thinking I've got them muted still, but no one's saying anything. Gonna test our launch here in a second. Seems fine. We don't want to start first gear, do we? No, that is no bueno. Do not like that. Okay. Second gear. And all the way back here, we're just going to be taking our time getting up to speed anyway. I don't think we're going to have to be going too crazy. We're going to try to save our tires. Traditionally, I'm not very good at that, but we're going to try. Our little mini Coke 600 getting started here.
Green, green, green. Car outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Still there. Hold your
We gotta be careful. A tight race car. Big pack in front of us. Cold tires.
Stay low. Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
Alright. We are alright.
Outside clear. Outside.
Careful of the loose.
You can go.
Still there.
I gotta
Hold
hit
your
me.
line. Still there. Hold your line. Clear outside.
Car number 12 is leading the race.
Okay, man, this is pretty intense. Car's pretty unstable here.
Car inside.
Getting a tap from the rear. I'm gonna let this guy go. I am not in a hurry to get anywhere right now.
Still inside. Still there at the bottom. Clear.
Okay. Yeah, I probably should have just not qualified, to be honest.
Still inside.
29.5 V20.
Probably would have been better off that way.
30.54.
Clear. Car inside. Still inside. Stay high. Keep high.
He's driving in hard underneath us.
Still there, inside.
Fastest lap for Beck, 29.56.
Clear.
325. The car in front has just done a 29.89. The guy behind has just done
Stay high.
29.92.
Clear inside. Car inside. Keep high.
Can't lift off too early here because we've got a guy right behind us that does look like he wants to go forward.
Clear. Car inside. Still there, hold your line. Keep high.
Just falling back out of the plane here.
Clear inside.
It's okay.
Inside.
The car in front has just posted a
Still
30.
there.
Just trying to learn.
Stay high. Clear.
Alright, we are in P last. And the guy right in front of us is a 5,300 iRating guy. And P second to last, so give you an idea of how strong this field is. We will, of course, try to keep up with the pack.
That's last. Our refueling window opens on lap 44. It'll close on lap 57.
We're going to be watching for any wrecks as well, because this they are racing real close. We got blocking going on already on lap 6. I don't think there's any way we go green.
The car in front of us is Anderson, car number 15.
I'm going to try to take this thing easy. Make sure that we don't damage ourselves. I did tap the wall once or twice. We're good, right? Yeah, okay. Just making sure. Big lifts off out of the corner. Being nice to the car, mid, corner. And despite how intense it's been, still green, still caution free. Haven't really seen much of anything. I saw maybe a little wall hit on our outside earlier. Oh no, there's somebody that lost connection. Hey, maybe we won't finish last.
V29. The lap time was at 30.28.
Maybe by being extra careful through these corners, maybe it'll pay off for us. Long run, you never know. Charlotte is a place that usually burns off the tires pretty good. Maybe we're doing the secret extra smart approach. Also known as driving last place and stink. Guy who lost connection gets back pretty quick, so maybe there's still time for him to come catch me and pass me. Let's not rule that out. I'm pretty slow.
The gap to V28 ahead is now 0.82.
It would be pretty awesome if this could go green all the way. That'd be very impressive from the field, but I just don't see it happening. Especially since I saw some blocking and things already. Way too many guys that are used to winning in here, I think, for them to want to settle for 15th or something, you know what I mean? These guys are definitely driving harder than I am. Especially those guys that are stuck on the outside up there. So you would think that that would make me better on the long run, but I think when you get against guys that are this highly rated, they know how to be fast and save the tires.
You've just done a 30.00.
Wonder if this is a car where you want to drag the brake or something. I very rarely do that, where you use some throttle and brake at the same time. I've seen some very fast guys do that before, and I've tried it a little bit in the past, and it usually just does not work for me. I'm not very good at making that happen. But theoretically, getting some rotation with the brakes and carrying momentum at the same time, If you balance that just right, like, that sounds pretty good in theory. Maybe I need to be going harder through 1 and 2, because it does feel like the car doesn't get very tight through there, so maybe it gets on the right rear a little bit. And the big liftoffs need to be in 3 and 4.
1.30.
Sure. So I'll push a little bit more in 1 and 2 for now. Ooh, guy up by the wall there. I don't know if he was in the wall or if he's trying to take the high line for a minute. Couldn't quite tell if that was intentional or not. Long way to go in this one, though.
Car number 30.
So I'm not ready to
3.9. You've just done a 30.00.
hit the emergency bells yet. Let them ring. We're still keeping up pretty decently, too. We're not right behind them or anything, but we're not falling off way back or anything either. They're about 1 second ahead. Maybe not such a bad thing anyway, because now I'm not in the dirty air, which would make my car tighter. At least I could be consistently slow. It's not a lot of things I can do in this car, but I feel like I can do that. Seems like everybody's kind of getting more single file up front and through the field. Ooh, I saw some smoke. Not sure what that was from. But for sure we'd get a wreck pretty early. How tight this racetrack is and how hard everyone's going, but no. Not quite yet, at least. Starting to feel a little bit tight. Ooh, guy getting loose up there maybe. Getting a little tight in 3 and 4 for me.
That lap was at 30.23.
See more smoke. I wonder if guys are getting loose up there. Got a guy way low on entry up there.
Alright, Colton, the next car is Roberts.
That's a little
Car number
sketchy.
28, and their rating is 4.0.
Could we get a wreck as the handling goes away for some guys? I think I see 3 wide up there. There's a green car up there that's having some struggles, I think. That could be what brings out our caution. Keep seeing that green car enter real low, and seems like he's off the pace, falling back, maybe with some serious handling issues.
The gap in front is now 1.00.
Might cause some dangerous situations.
Thank you.
We're still hanging in there, right in the
Times are pretty consistent. That lap
right
was
off the
at
tail of the end of the field
30.43.
here. Almost like super speedway racing. Starting to catch them though. Maybe our tires are coming in. Really having to do some lifts off, if I can speak. Coming up on this 28.
That lap time was 30.40.
Whoa. Yeah, definitely some handling issues going on now, I think. I'm going to start using a little bit of brake in 3 and 4 because it's getting so tight center. Puffs of smoke up there. Constantly, every corner I think guys are getting loose. I got a little loose there on exit. Side by side in front of us. To do some serious counter steer out of 4. Doesn't even like seem like it. It's because of the way this car operates, but it definitely could snap on us out there if I'm not careful.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Ooh, tried to do it out of 2 that time. Alright. Still haven't really figured out what this car wants.
Sorry, Edward. Sitting in a little hard there. I think you and me are on the same boat now.
Will we be able to climb forward?
Was a 30.
Still only about halfway through this first run. I think I'm feeling a little bit better than some of these guys in front of us. Might be able to get past this 28 here soon.
You've just done a 30.75.
Those puffs of smoke are scaring me in front of us. I keep seeing them.
Car outside.
Get to the inside of the
Still there, hold
28.
your line.
Is he going to back off for us?
Stay low. There is a car.
No,
on
he's
the
going to
high
fight
side.
for last. Looks like.
Stay low. There is
We
a
should
car
have the
on
better
high
tires
side.
though, so I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue.
Car in front is Slater, car number 29. Their
Stay
rating
low.
is 4.0.
We're literally in last, my man. Do we really have to fall farther behind the field? Alright, there we go. Able to get past him with some mid-corner speed. I don't know if I'm even catching the other guys though,
28.
other than this
Time was a
29.
30.75.
Oh, now we're starting to get tight in 1 and 2.
Okay, Colton, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
Tight center, and then it gets pretty loose on exit. I think the guys in 26 and higher are still driving away from us, sadly. That's a little depressing. They could still wreck, though. Even though it looks like they're spreading out more. At least some of them. Some of them are still pretty stacked up. Maybe we'll get some penalties through the pit stop process, if we do get there. And some guys will be able to pass those guys. I'll take what I can get. Able to pull away from that 28. So we're not the slowest on track anymore, at least. That's a moral
You've
victory.
just done a 30.92.
29 had a real struggle on exit, it looks like. See if we can't get around him here soon.
That last lap was a 31.00.
There's some more smoke up ahead. We're only going to get more grip as the sun goes down. And then he runs high line there. We're gonna cut down.
That lap time was 30.86.
Kind of baiting him in to try to mirror drive us.
Car outside. Clear high.
I'll really get past him there. I don't know if he hit the wall or what, but got past him.
Okay, Colton.
Clean air ahead's feeling pretty good. Got a little bit more turn in this car.
And their rating is 4.6.
At least we're moving in the right direction. We're not moving very fast, but we're not losing spots.
That was a 31.
Partly because there were no spots to lose, but also because I think we're actually a little bit better on tires compared to some guys.
Half your fuel.
At least a little bit. We are catching up to the top 26 again. This group in front of us. Just a little by little. We're going to go long,
You've just done a 31.02.
especially because of our tire strategy here. I'm overdriving 1 and 2 now. I need to stop doing that. Well, maybe we're not catching the guys in front. I thought we were. Like, I probably just need to hit my marks in 1 and 2, and then maybe I will start catching them. Some guys running higher up the track. I think that could be faster for a couple of laps, but it would probably ruin the tires pretty bad. Leader's miles ahead.
The gap to P28 behind is increasing. It's now 0.88.
They're side by side up ahead. That could help bring them back to us. We have been able to save better than the guys behind us that we've passed already, so they continue to fall back. Got that nice little pack of cars in front of us that would be nice to catch.
31.10. Okay, Colton. Lap times are pretty consistent.
Are, I think, just barely. I've been watching that relative. They've been right around 1.9. Now they're starting to dip into the 1.8 range.
Conklin, car number 1, is now in the lead.
There's a chance we could still get a wreck and a yellow as the tires continue to get worse for some of these guys.
The gap to P28 behind is now 1.00.
Probably want to pit around lap 60. We'll go a little bit longer than a lot of guys. Maybe 61 in case other guys try to do lap 60. Kind of want to try to catch a caution maybe.
Your lap time was 31.13.
We're catching them pretty good now. We've gained a couple tenths. Them racing side by side is helping with that. A little bit of wall hit up there, it looked like. Get pretty good rotation down there right by the blue line. Probably should be doing more of that. They are racing hard right in front of us. They're all packed up
Your lap time was at 31.
right on top of each other. Another guy gets the wall. They're probably itching to get to the halfway mark when it's time to pit.
The gap to Slater behind is now 1.11.
How many laps can we go? 24 more. So we could make it to like 65. Maybe we just go real long. If I'm already going to pit on lap 61, let's see what happens. And then we can drive maybe a little bit harder the second run. Maybe there's something to that. They don't have the leaders on a relative at least, so we're not getting lapped. They haven't even made it halfway to us. Wouldn't be surprised if they popped up before too long though. So we are pretty far back.
Car ahead is Rummy, car number 21, and their rating is 4.7.
Field really spread out though. Look how close they are racing up there.
Pit window is open. Okay, Colton.
They are having themselves
On the exit. A few seconds ahead of
quite the battle. This place really does put on a great show in real life in the next gen, that's for sure. I'm excited for the Coke 600. Watch the real event. Very good racing, especially at all these intermediates.
The gap to Rummy ahead is now 1.21.
Guys behind us are starting to battle now. They're right next to each other. Still slowly inching forward toward these guys. They're all single file again, though. I wonder if that's going to make them drive away from us again. Of course, right when I say that, look, they're side by side. So that didn't last long.
Conklin, car number 1 is now leading.
I will probably try to run higher up and get some fast laps before I go pit.
B26.
Maybe I'll see how that feels right now.
Alright,
It is faster.
car is Minder, car
That
number
much faster,
27,
but
and their
faster.
rating is 4.1.
He's eagerly getting to the pits. Whoa, I got loose on exit.
Rummy behind is pitting now. B25.
Guess we'll run up here for a little bit. Since we're going to be pitting before too long anyway. Might be a little bit early, but I would like to try to get some space back.
Hitting the time.
The gap to B26 behind.
I'm not sure if
is
it's
now
much faster in 1 and 2 though.
Pitting.
Yeah, it's equal enough in 1 and 2. I probably just want to round the bottom and save the tires better.
Sorry.
Got some sorries, so something's happening. Ooh, my bad, Calvin.
We're halfway in the race.
Might have been a bit of a messy pit entry there.
We're halfway through. We think about
Again, we're going
40
longer.
laps of fuel left.
That's the plan.
Yellow flag is
And
out.
that's why,
In single
but
file.
that's not really going to help us.
Turn 3. Pit road is closed.
Pace cars
Gap
out.
start 27 car.
Once pit stop started is when things got messy,
Under caution, pits are
it would
closed.
seem. Unfortunate, would have been cool to do some green flag pit stops, but
The pace car speed is 94 miles per hour. You need to close the gap to the guy ahead. Follow car number 7. Catch up to car number 27.
Oh, I see. I guess
Catch the 27 car.
that guy wanted to pit, and he didn't have a mic to tell people.
The pace car's in, turn 3.
The pit road is now
Interesting.
open.
Full course yellow.
Really
Pits
tough
are open.
situation when
Catch
you.
up to car number 27.
It's difficult to communicate. So we'll get tires and fuel.
The pace car's in, turn 4. You need to catch up to
Man,
the guy
saving
ahead.
tires really didn't do anything for us. But I don't think driving hard is going to do anything for us either. I feel like we're just going to end up back with the 28 and 29 if we do that, but maybe I tried just to do something different. So we didn't exactly go and pass a bunch of people.
Pit lane speed limit is 45 miles per hour. We'll fuel you to
box
the end of the
in
race.
10.
Slater behind is pitting.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Alright. 60, 77. I didn't even save the tires very good.
58% front
I
left.
felt like I was going so
51%.
easy, and I don't even think I saved my tires very well. I don't know, man. This car is such an enigma.
Okay, go. Line up, single file.
Alright. Well, we can make it on fuel now. Oof. Those bumps are brutal. Out of the pits there. Gotta be careful even going slow speeds. Oh, some guys with damage, I guess, leaving. Those are guys that we were not gonna beat. We got a lot of guys on pit road
Pace
still.
car is in,
Wow.
turn 3.
That might have been bigger than I thought. I don't think...
The pace car
Well,
is
I
in,
don't know
turn
anything,
4.
but... I was going to say, I don't think this second half of the race is going to be as clean as the first half. I feel like guys are probably going to think about how tough it was, excuse me, to pass in the first half of the race, and then try to force things on the restart.
One lap to green. You'll be lining up on the inside.
We're going to have to be very careful here. Watch out for what happens in front of us. Somehow we're in 17th. Which is much better than where we were. We were, what, like 28th, I think? Something like that? 27th, 28th? Oh, that must have been a big wreck, I guess. But we'll try to keep up a little bit better this next run and see what that does for us. Maybe I have to be more aggressive on throttle, and that gets it on the right rear. I can't tell when this car's on the right rear, is the big issue. I really can't tell what the car is doing, just being unfamiliar with it. So maybe that's what I needed to be doing, is driving harder on exit. I don't know, man.
Hey, Getter, I'll bad my rear end there.
Get ready,
Oh,
going green.
Alright, well, we're 46 to go here.
Okay,
The pace car is in.
car is just left.
Halfway done with our Coke 600.
Still got a couple seconds to do before.
Green flag, green flag.
Yeah, but you're probably right.
Outside.
Thank you, sir.
Stay low,
16th place.
stay low.
That guy might have got a little bit of the apron there.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Stay low.
Really not wanting to turn very much.
Clear outside.
Guy gets clear on our outside.
Outside. Keep low.
P17.
Still there.
Headman, car number 4 is leading the race.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
Man, that outside line is killing us.
Keep low.
Guess that's where you want to be.
I'm getting wild real quick.
Clear up top.
Here at the top.
Chugging up that much.
I'm gonna move up there.
Car inside.
Hang on.
Still there, inside.
V20, that last light was at 30.
Keep high. Clear inside. Inside. Stay
Maybe we
high
just
to
make
the
some
car on the
passes.
side.
Forget about the tires.
Stay high.
Hopefully we catch a good
Clear,
yellow or
car
something.
inside. Clear inside.
Maybe the tires won't matter so much.
Outside.
Oh my gosh, that guy's being very aggressive.
Clear.
V19,
Car inside. Still inside.
Ooh, it's looking a little bit squirrely
Still
up
there,
in
on
front.
the line. Still
Make
there,
sure we don't get
inside.
tied on exit and smack the wall. That'd be smart.
Stay high.
the leader was just done a 29.68, 18th. That was a 29.84. Good lap, that's your quickest so
Still
far.
there, inside.
Well, this will be more exciting at least than sitting in last.
Stay high.
Gives us a chance for something better than 28th. If things happen to be lucky for us.
Clear. Car inside. Stay high to the car on the low side. Still there at the bottom.
The lap times are improving. This is exactly
Keep
what
high.
we need.
Clear inside. Car inside. Still there. You're in the middle.
You gotta be kidding me, man.
Still there.
What a dangerous move.
Clear inside. Too wide. Keep low.
I don't know if I agree with that one.
Keep it up.
Seems risky for no reason, but
Outside is clear.
we're okay. We survive. That 5's being ultra aggressive. I think he might have been involved in that wreck earlier too, so he's trying to move back and get it all right now.
Car inside.
Oh, that guy smoked the wall. Really lucky there was no one below him there.
High.
V17. The driver in front of us is Banks.
Still there, inside.
Their rating is 6.0.
Dude,
Still there.
clears himself.
Still inside.
He was clear, to be fair. Very close, though. That's just what you're going to get in these really high strength of field races, though. Very, very aggressive moves.
Stay high to the car on the low side.
See guys settling in on that low line. I'm just going to keep trying to gain spots, though. And then when the tires fall off, I can, you know, just cry in a corner somewhere. But at least for now, we're having fun.
Clear, inside. Still there,
Smoke up
inside.
ahead, can't see what's happening.
Still inside. Still there at the bottom. Stay high to the car on the low side.
Just keep running this second lane, I guess.
Stay high.
Pick them off one at a time.
Time was at 29.
Clear inside. Car inside.
This session.
Clear.
More wall hits up there. At least I'm not doing that.
Inside. Stay high to the car on the low side. Still there.
I am scared, man. There's a lot of guys smacking the wall in front of us. It's only a matter of time before we gotta dodge something.
Clear inside. Car inside. Stay high.
That's good consistency.
Clear inside.
Can't see what they're doing.
Inside.
Car doesn't feel bad yet, but we got a long way to go.
Still inside. Stay high, there's a car on the low side.
The 11.
Still inside. Clear.
We're almost in the top 10. At least this is more fun. It will switch back, though, eventually. I'm not going to let myself get my hopes up and think that this is going to stick. Because eventually my car is literally not going to stick.
Time was 29.87.
Stay high.
One front of us cuts it close.
Still there at the bottom.
Got to be ready for that snap feeling on exit. I can't let my car snap into the guy below me.
Clear inside. Car inside.
30.00.
Still there. Still inside.
Dude, really? He's trying to get us wrecked.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear. Inside. Right side. Too wide. Clear.
Catching the 5 now, which is interesting. He passed us earlier. He was going hard. Did not think we would do that.
The 11.
Inside.
12 files in.
Still there. Inside.
Fortunately for us,
Keep high. Still there at the bottom. Still there at the
things
bottom.
finally starting to die out on us.
Doing good.
Just
Keep
done
it up.
30.16.
Still there. Hold your line.
Yep, I'm feeling it.
Still
Starting to
there,
get
hold your
tight.
line. Clear. Car inside. Still there at the bottom. Stay high.
Ooh, there was a moment we had. That was a little scary.
Keep high.
The lap time was at 30.17.
Got these guys in front of us kind of pausing our progress. That guy's shifting.
Still there. Inside.
I heard that on my inside.
Clear inside.
Team gets clear.
P13.
Inside. Still inside.
I've yet to hit the wall yet, I think. Unless I'm forgetting a time.
Okay, Colton, the next car is Shara, car number 14.
Car
At least I've got that on my record. Ooh, that guy was getting loose up there. The Hot Wheels car. Yeah,
Still inside.
we've definitely,
Clear
the
inside.
switch has flipped.
P14, the lap time was
inside.
30.42.
Still there at the bottom. Stay high. Still there at the bottom. Clear.
Still plenty ahead of where we were, though.
15th place, that lap time was 30.51.
I guess not really. We're in 15th, which we restarted 17th. We're pretty much back to where we started.
The yellow flag is
But
out. They want
now
you
we got a
in
yellow.
single file. Close.
Come on,
Pit
slow
road
down,
is
guys.
closed.
Please. I don't know if there's a wreck right around this corner.
Line up single file behind car number 20.
My bad, I tried to slow up.
I guess it happened behind us.
Alan, I
Next
didn't
car
mean to
speed
do
is
that. I really don't know what happened.
14 miles per hour.
Catch up,
To
20.
catch up to
Stop.
car
All
number
right.
20.
Gonna restart P15 now. I mean, I guess we gotta do pit stops first,
Stop
but
it, hey, Roger?
The pace car is in, turn 3.
No, I was
Road's
pushing
open.
out through the corner, and then he went
Pits are
really
open.
low, and my car shot middle. Like, I wasn't trying to go middle.
That's really what we're going to have to do, I guess. And shorter run to the end now, so maybe a lot more guys are going to be going hard. I don't know. Pretty much everyone's got a pit, though.
The leader, Navarro, is pitting. Watch your speed. It's fine, you got loads.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Put some fuel in it,
Front
just
right,
because I need this thing to turn as much as
90%.
possible.
Front left, 93%.
91.95.
We're done. Get going. You only have one tyre set remaining. They want you in single file.
Did beat the
Half
20
another
out.
20. Car.
Till we get the chance to get around him safely. So we're just gonna try to pass some guys again, I
Pace
guess.
car's in, turn
See if
3.
we can't catch another yellow, or maybe it won't fall off real bad until the end. One more set of tires still. Not sure what position we're in quite yet. Everything will be sorted out once we cross the
Pace
line.
car is in, turn 4. Full course yellow, pits are open.
I feel like I had a good pit stop, though. Sure why we're faking out the pit stop after we all pitted. Inside or outside? Inside. Unfortunately, I think I would prefer to be
Get ready.
outside.
Race will resume at the end of this lap.
15th. So we're in the same spot, I guess. Do we get some two-tire calls up front? Maybe, maybe not. Guess some guys beat us through pit road. Because I know we came out in front of the 20 when he came in front of us. Oh well. It's going to be 22 laps to go when we go green. Hopefully everybody can keep it clean. It's been a pretty good race so far. I think a lot of guys are going to be going for it now, though. We got to get to that middle / outside lane as soon as possible. So that's the fast way around.
About to go green. Stay focused.
Alright, here we go. Hopefully we'll survive this thing.
Pace car is
Car
just
is
left.
off. Time to do your job.
Green
Green,
flag.
green, green. Car
16th
outside.
place.
Go low. Still there. Hold your line. Keep low. Clear outside.
Fortunately, only clear for a tiny millisecond there.
Go low.
Navarro, car number 2 is now
Guy in front of us, holding us up a little bit.
Still there. Clear up top.
Gotta go out here.
P18. That was 31.79.
Oh, that's a lot of smoke.
Inside.
We're good.
Still inside. Stay high.
Oh man, lots of dirty air.
Clear. Car inside. Still there. Hold your line.
Oh, this is intense. Wow.
Fastest lap for Navarro.
Still there. Hold your line.
40.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear. Inside.
Can you guys stop hitting the wall, please? Jesus. And why is this purple guy always up in front of me?
Inside.
I'm always lifting off for him.
Still there at the bottom. Stay high.
Oh god, what is happening up there?
Keep high.
Fastest lap for 29.17.
Well, there, I got it.
220.
An entry.
Quickest lap. Car in front of lap
Still
time
there at the bottom.
29.42.
Clear.
Not a great corner.
Inside. Still inside. Stay high. Clear. Inside.
Man, the car feels so tight. I don't know what
Still there,
changed.
hold your line.
We were just getting past.
Clear inside.
You've just done a 29.59.
Maybe it's more guys are running the higher line, so
Still there.
there's more dirty air up here.
Stay high. Still there at the bottom. Clear.
These are just really aggressive here for no matter what position.
Car inside.
29.75.
There's no such thing as leaving somebody a lane.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear inside. Car inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Keep high.
The next car is
16 to go.
28. Their rating is
Still inside.
Unfortunately, we're not having any luck trying to move forward this time.
Clear.
In fact, we are doing just the opposite. Maybe we abandoned trying that eye line. You would think these guys plowing the wall would hurt their car, but I guess not.
23rd place. That lap time
Joke's
was
on me, that's the fast way around the
29.59.
track. I guess, I don't know, maybe everybody using those higher lines slowed it down, because now it feels like the bottom line's better.
22, and their rating is 4.6.
Things are kind of starting to get more single file. Still some battles through the field, of course, though. Ooh, I thought I saw a car moving to the right on the front stretch. That's usually not a good sign. Yeah, I think the bottom line's better now. Something changed here. Maybe cooler track as the sun goes down. Still guys smacking that wall. Got the 30 coming up behind us.
E23.
Car inside. Stay high. Stay high. There's a car on the low
Too late in the
side.
race to just let it go. I want to battle him.
Stay high.
Oh, we got someone in the grass down
Stay
there.
high. Clear. Inside. Still there.
That's
at
for
the
a
bottom.
position.
Stay high. Keep high. Still inside. Still there at the bottom.
The next car is
Oh, that guy's really sideways down there. Oh my god.
Keep high.
This is going crazy.
Here goes. It's gone by.
E22.
Clear inside. Inside. Still inside. Clear.
Oh man, they're 3 wide in front of us. Coming to 9 to go. More wall hits. We're doing it on the front stretch now. Come on, turn, car, turn. Didn't even get alongside him there. I think the track might be moving up again. Yep, sure seems that way. I can't believe we haven't seen a wreck in front of us with how many times guys are hitting the wall like that.
Sorry about that.
Car outside.
All good.
6 is now in the lead.
Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear outside.
Trying to make a move. Oh no, they're wrecking.
Outside is clear.
No yellow.
Wrecking on
They're
the
wrecking
front
up.
stretch. Outside.
Yes, yellow.
Outside clear.
No yellow.
Outside clear.
No yellow flag. We make it through. Didn't even have to take a 1x. Days of Thunder.
Okay, Colton, the next car is Slater, car number 29, and their rating is 4.0.
Coming to 6 to go. I don't know what spot we're in now, but
17th place.
that guy overdrives it. Mirror driving in front of me. He's got damage, I think. I think he might have been involved in something there. I think we're in 16th now.
Car in front is Jackson, car number 25, and their rating is 4.2.
Can we gain any more? Can we lose more? We still got that 28 right on our tail.
5.
I'm gonna have to see how I got around that wreck
30.35.
after this race, because that was pretty wild. Obviously should have been a caution, but limitations to automated systems. Guy almost gets to our outside.
Gonna hold this position.
He's flying right now.
Lily.
Car outside.
Holy cow, this guy's... Whoa! Why are we putting the parachute out, man? Come on! 25 just absolutely
Stay high. There's a car
sandbags
on
it.
the right side. Keep high. Stay high.
18th. That lap was at 30.80.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
You also have your hands full.
Clear.
I got full throttle. 3.
Oh, and he wrecks himself.
Clear inside.
Don't bring out a yellow. Please?
It's pretty bad.
Oh, we might be okay.
Okay, Colton, the next car is
Alright, everyone else is gonna wreck though still.
and their rating is 4.0.
We have been quite lucky to avoid all this
2 laps remaining.
so far. 2 to go. Car's getting very tight. I'm sure the leader's probably got the white already.
The gap to Minder behind is increasing. It's now 0.62.
Any more freebies?
Got the white flag.
White
That means
flags and
one
no
more lap to go.
yellows. Flagman was asleep anyway when guys were wrecking, so I don't know if we were going to get yellows regardless, but
it's
guaranteed now.
0.84.
looks like this is probably where we're going to end up though. P16. Oh man, we somehow survived that with a 0x. Wow.
Keep hitting your marks.
16th place. Okay, that's the
Yeah.
finish.
Oh, my hands hurt. That was intense.
Going up there.
Okay, we'll get him next time.
I'm happy with that. We beat our car number in a 5,100 strength of field. We had some intense moments. I was dirt slow, being in last place most of the race, but managed get a mid-pack finish here. And I didn't have to pay for a setup. Gotta always remember that little bonus.
That's the end of the
Whoa,
session.
that was crazy, man. Ended up with 84.93 on our tires. I almost kind of feel like you do, to a certain degree, have to go. Probably not run the high line and stuff, but probably run a little harder. Low line
Of course it was Colby.
might have been what we needed. So after all that, moving
Yeah,
forward,
I think
moving
I'm
backward, we finished one spot behind where we started. Pretty messy race. You can see lots of incidents here, but we managed to get a 0x. Wow. All right, let's look at the incidents. We're going to have a lot to see, despite the fact only had, what, it was 2 cautions? But that does not tell the whole story of all the stuff, especially at the end of this race. You were there, you know. Let's take a look. First thing we get is all the way on lap 45, so the first half of the race was very clean. And this is just tires, it looks like. Probably going to get a couple of guys getting their tires to 50%. I don't doubt that I will show up. Moving right along here. Oh, there was a little bit of something. Guy gets loose on exit. This was a yellow. 3 just turns him on the straightaway, trying to get every inch. And then that was a pretty decent wreck there. Oh, wow. Yeah, hard hit for the 13. These are all guys that were going to finish ahead of us. So these guys were racing really hard. This is in the top 5. These are 7,000, 6,000 I-rated guys, and the 13, I think, just tried to take a little bit too much, and he hooks him there. Just, yeah, he got him. It wasn't like a netcode thing. He just took a little bit too much. And we had a lot of guys trying to get around it. Even the 8 got a piece of it there. So that was your first caution. 3 just takes a little bit too much. Then entering the pits here under yellow. Don't need those tires, so it doesn't matter if you smoke them up a little bit. Then the 3 on lap 75. Oh, that's a little bit of karma, I guess. He causes the first yellow, and then on his outside, the 21 gets loose. Gets down into him. Couple guys pile in. And then this was the second caution, wasn't it? I guess I don't know. Yes, it was the second caution. Okay. It was just a case of a guy getting loose. That's the kind of wreck I'm surprised we didn't see more of. 19 trying his best to get the win here. Just takes it a little bit too hard. What happened to the oh. What happened to the 4 before that? Ooh, he comes up and into the 19's lane. I think he tried to file in behind him, but the 19 was ready to hit the wall, and so they kind of come together there on exit. Shoots him to the inside, and then he's doing some ramps through the infield. Whoa! Does a pretty good job of keeping the car straight, but then he does something when he's trying to shift up, I guess, here in a second. Yeah, some weird thing with the clutch or something, and that was a really cool move of him to Alt F4 there, because he was probably going to bring out a yellow there whenever that happened, if he got sideways in front of the 3. So quick thinking, he Alt F4, so I see your sacrifice there, 4. That was a very sportsmanlike move to not bring out the yellow. Sorry to see that that happen to your race. Your good deed did not go unnoticed. And then here, somehow this was not a caution. This was the one we had to dodge. Everyone driving real hard. We had about 7 laps to go. Very similar to what happens to the guy before. Guy gets the wall and he was really, really close behind him. Comes together, gets him sideways, but this time there was another car ready to catch him. 16 just barely dives under the blue line there in time to not bring out a yellow, I guess. But then we've got all these cars flying in. 1,000 miles an hour. They're all against the wall. 20 goes through the grass for evasive action. Let's watch our path through this. So we see the guy spinning up there, and I'm like, alright, gotta keep going for it, because it's gonna stay green. And then I see we got more happening. I knew that the 11 had to make it through, so I had to give him room. It wasn't really quite as bad. It's probably about as close as I can cut it to not get a 1x for off track. And we get a couple free spots. But I had a feeling it was not going to bring out the yellow, so I kind of just had to keep going. And I found a path, so I was able to keep my foot in it. I did some lifting off, but not as much as I would do if I knew there was a yellow coming out. Lifted off so I didn't plow into the 28. But it worked out for us. It was intense, but it worked out for us. And the 3 still out here after his couple of bouts with trouble. Nothing going on right there. Battle for second. Off the final corner, the 1's just going to door the guy for second place. I don't know why the 8 was following him. Did he get loose? That's kind of weird. Oh yeah, he did get loose. We got 2 guys driving through the inside there. I wonder... No. Those guys are lucky that didn't give them a slowdown penalty and then decide that they did not serve it and then put them at the end of the lead lap. They easily could have been slapped with one of those. And I believe that should be it. These are guys just finishing off their race cars, I guess. As this one is now over, so the 6 gets the win. Really a fantastic job by him. He wins by a full second in an incredibly strong field. So shout out to him for an excellent run. And I'm very happy with my run. It's not quite as flashy, P16, but we beat our car number. We kept it clean. And in a car that I know very little about or how to drive, I feel like we maximized our performance here in a free setup. And I feel like I can be pretty happy with that. So let's see how happy iRacing is with it and our performance in terms of iRating. We'll bring that up now before I say goodbye. Ah, yes. That is one well-earned iRating right there. One single iRating for our efforts here today. Oh, wow. I don't think I've ever seen that. The best laps were a tie. 29.166. Oh, my goodness. Thunder outside. Speaking of days of thunder, might have to let you go pretty soon here or else I might lose connection. So, wow, look at that. Such a strong strength of field. The winner gets 307 championship points. How much do we get? 148. I am very happy with that. Very happy with this run. Very strong field. And we pull off a solid finish that gets us one big buckaroo. So, I'll take it. I'll take it, and I will cherish that one iRating. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the second half of the race, at least, because that was a lot more entertaining, I think. A lot of more mixing it up as I was kind of just figuring things out that first half, but we'll pull into a nice, decent finish here, and I hope you enjoyed the journey. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.